From starry-eyed romance to a boiling point no one saw coming, the breakup of Jeezy and Jeannie Mai has morphed into a headline-grabbing spectacle. Whispers of infidelity, shocking claims of physical confrontations, and even police involvement have launched this split into full-blown chaos. How did a once-admired power couple end up trading accusations and legal threats? And is there any way to salvage the bonds that remain, especially for the sake of their young daughter? So buckle up for a deep dive into one of the most explosive celebrity divorces in recent memory. Jeannie Mai, a captivating TV host celebrated for her dynamic personality, had always made it clear she wasn't interested in marriage or children until Jeezy entered the picture. Suddenly, she was doing a total 180, rethinking her entire future, showing off her new life as a doting partner, and eventually having a daughter, Monaco, with the rap icon. Online, they appeared to be the ultimate power couple: success, glamour, and endless declarations of love. But the cracks appeared without warning. In September 2023, Jeezy filed for divorce, leaving Jeannie stunned. How could two people who proclaimed such devotion unravel so suddenly? Some fans suspected hidden tensions, while others insisted everything was still sunshine and roses. Yet, as we now know, the real story was only beginning to seep out. Little did anyone realize, the spark that once united them was fueling an even bigger fire behind the scenes, and rumors soon ignited everything. While the public was busy reeling from the divorce announcement, a second bombshell dropped. Allegations that Jeannie might have gotten too cozy with her co-host, Mario Lopez. On screen, their chemistry was undeniable. Friendly jokes, playful banter, and a comfortable vibe that some said hinted at more. Social media detectives sifted through every clip, analyzing the way they laughed together, exchanged glances, and even the timing of their jokes. Skeptics pointed to Jeannie's past statements on dating, insisting that any change of heart about marriage might signal deeper feelings for someone else, possibly Mario. But was this just speculation, or did something genuine simmer under the surface? Before anyone could settle on an answer, attention swung back to Jeezy, who seemed to sense a betrayal. He was rumored to have planned the divorce for months, quietly preparing papers while outwardly playing the role of devoted husband. Some claimed infidelity fears drove him to make his swift exit. But the drama didn't stop at romantic rumors. Far more disturbing claims were about to emerge. Cheating whispers were one thing, but allegations of actual violence took this story to an alarming new level. For a while, the internet buzzed with talk of hidden motives and rumors of cheating. Then, in a single move, Jeannie dropped a bombshell so serious that it overshadowed any talk of infidelity. She accused Jeezy of emotional manipulation and physical mistreatment. According to her statements, there were several incidents where tension exploded into genuine danger. She recounted a moment in a car when Jeezy allegedly berated her after ordering the driver to leave, threatening a divorce well before he ever filed. In another instance, she claimed he struck her with a closed fist, leaving a hemorrhage in her eye. And perhaps the most chilling account involved a hotel staircase, where she said he choked her from behind and shoved her down. Each new incident sounded more harrowing than the last. In every scenario she described, the underlying message was the same. This wasn't just a rocky marriage. Jeannie felt trapped in a deeply disturbing cycle of mistreatment. Fans who'd once admired them as a dream couple were now caught between shock and confusion. But as the public reeled from these revelations, Jeezy was determined to clear his name, and he came bearing receipts. Jeezy wasted no time countering Jeannie's allegations. In a firmly worded statement, he branded her claims as not only false, but deeply disturbing, insisting that she was weaponizing lies to tarnish his image. Then he produced text messages he said proved the injuries she discussed were accidental and not the result of a deliberate attack. One text exchange in particular stood out. Jeezy apologized after crashing a golf cart with Jeannie on board, expressing regret that he hadn't been more cautious. Jeannie's reply acknowledged that it was an accident, yet she warned that he needed to control his drinking. The conversation portrayed a couple upset, but working through an accidental mishap, not an abuser and a victim. This left fans with wildly different opinions. Some felt Jeannie's allegations of repeated violence overshadowed one random golf cart incident, while others believed the texts highlighted a misunderstanding that turned into a weapon during divorce proceedings. Whichever side you fell on, it was clear that the gloves were off, and the dispute was only escalating. Little did anyone know, the most bizarre twist would arrive when police got involved over something as mundane as picking up personal belongings. Not long after the divorce details hit the public, the couple's legal teams finally reached a settlement, or so everyone assumed. That's when another uproar ensued. Jeannie tried to retrieve her belongings from the house she once shared with Jeezy and was reportedly barred from entering. According to court orders, she was entitled to pick up her possessions on a predetermined date, but upon arrival, Jeezy's house manager wouldn't let her in without an NDA. Tensions escalated to the point that the police were called. Even with officers present, Jeannie's team had to argue their way inside, eventually discovering her boxes in less than ideal condition. She claimed they were soaked with water, damaged by rodents, and scattered with mousetraps. Naturally, Jeezy's lawyers insisted it was just an unfortunate storage accident and denied any intention to let her valuables decay. Yet for Jeannie, it was another sign that her personal life had become a battlefield, one where she couldn't even retrieve her sentimental items without drama. If they couldn't handle something this basic calmly, it left many questioning how they would co-parent peacefully. With the property standoff now part of the narrative, the stakes are skyrocketing. And their daughter, Monaco, is caught in the middle. No matter who you believe, one fact is unavoidable. Jeannie and Jeezy share a young daughter, Monaco. Co-parenting typically demands cooperation, compromise, and mutual respect, traits that seem in short supply right now. The entire spectacle, from rumors of betrayal to allegations of violence, puts an immense burden on the future of their family. Fans, too, have jumped into the fray. Some stand by Jeannie, praising her bravery and speaking out. Others claim Jeezy is being unfairly painted as a villain. The biggest fear among many observers is that Monaco could become an unwitting pawn, exposed to media-fueled conflicts at an age far too young to understand the chaos swirling around her. Indeed, with both parties lobbing accusations, critics worry that this very public war will unravel further, especially if the divorce settlement proves insufficient to manage their ongoing hostility. If a few boxes in a garage can spark a police visit, how will they navigate birthdays, schooling, and everyday logistics? While onlookers pick sides, there's one lingering question. Is there any path back from this level of chaos, or is the damage permanent? So here we stand, witnessing the collapse of what once looked like an inspiring romance. Jeannie Mai and Jeezy have given the world no shortage of drama, from suspicion of cheating to disturbing stories of physical altercations, to a full-blown conflict over who owns what and how it's stored. Despite the heartbreak, the real tragedy might be that a child is in the middle of it all, her future uncertain because her parents are locked in a bitter feud. The truth, as always, is elusive. Maybe Jeannie's allegations paint a genuine picture of life with Jeezy. Maybe Jeezy's receipts and denials reveal a far more complicated reality, where misunderstandings have been weaponized. Perhaps both stories hold some grain of truth. Either way, the public is left with a labyrinth of he said, she said claims, and one of Hollywood's messiest breakups in recent memory. What do you think? Is one side more convincing? Are we missing key pieces that could finally make sense of this fiasco? And above all, will Monaco ever have a stable environment free from this turmoil? Share your thoughts below, and stay tuned, because with a battle this contentious, there's bound to be another twist that nobody sees coming.